guys, let's do this all signs reading. See what everyone's up to. There's a slumber party of teenage girls in the other room, so just letting you know. You might hear children in the background. But yes. So let's see. What is going on for you? What kind of things can you expect? I feel like this month is just flying by. So let's see. So we have Starseed. This is the energy of like focusing on yourself. Having some past life regression even, or you might have deja vu or like dreams that kind of like trigger like old memories, like soul memories. This is also like a time for you to be like getting in touch with your true identity. Like, who are you as an energetic being, more so than just like the physical. So the starseeds are in this world, but not of this world, right? So there's this energy of like feeling like you belong somewhere else. The way that he's looking out this window, it kind of like gives the energy of like longing for more, like wanting to know what else is out there, The way that she's like sitting there trying to figure out this Rubik's Cube, it's like that energy of like, trying to figure shit out, trying to navigate, trying to make sense of shit. Good luck. So, let's see. This is like kind of that energy of like tapping into your divine purpose, right? We've got the star at the bottom of the deck here, right? And to me, that really indicates, especially with the Starseed card, that like you're coming to this point of like realization when it comes to yourself, your higher self, your real self, your whole self. So let's see. Yeah, I would say it's that dark night of the soul. At least in your recent past, could be present. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. Right, this could be like struggling to sleep at night, all up in your head, ruminating thoughts, dwelling on shit. Trying to figure shit out, really. With the Five of Cups here, if you notice, he's like paying attention to these Three of Cups that are spilt, right? And not really acknowledging the full cups behind him. And this could be like, indicating that you're like focusing a little too much on like what you've lost or what was disappointing to you. Your advice here with the Ten of Wands in reverse is to release yourself of this burden, like really make a conscious effort to stop dwelling or to stop overthinking on it, to really let it go, right? This is something that burdens you, holds you up. And so I feel like you're coming to a place where you can really start to release it and move forward. Focus on what it is that you do have, and like what you can have gratitude for. Let's see. So we have the Hanged Man with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And the thing that holds you up, right? The thing that like really gets in the way of like your progress, or the thing that hinders you from like, your progress is this Queen of Wands in reverse, and I don't like seeing that, to be honest, right? The Queen of Wands in reverse is a deceptive energy, or like kind of like that gossip girl energy, drama queen, right? That's what the Queen of Wands in reverse is, drama queen, the Queen of Lies. So it's kind of this energy that like you're holding on to, you're allowing your path to be like blocked by this person, right? You're allowing them to be an obstacle in your life right now. With the Empress in reverse, Aries energy, especially with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you could definitely be dealing with an Aries. Or you yourself could be an Aries. But the Empress in reverse tells me that this person, like, creates creative blockages, right? It's like you were looking at the potential of this person rather than the reality of this person. And it's kind of like this person isn't, like, showing up in the real world in this, like, in the way that, like, they were, in the way that you, like, you visualize them, or, like, you know, like, you saw their highest potential, you saw what they could be, and then, like, the reality just didn't live up to that. It really does, honestly. Okay, we have the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. This could be, like, a breakup, you know, or you could be leading towards a breakup. Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person's going to make it kind of difficult. Queen of Swords in reverse doesn't, like, want to get cut off, or doesn't, you know. And so it's this energy that, like, they don't want to end this, but I feel a strong energy that, like, it's inevitable, considering all the things. With the Two of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse, it's almost this energy of, like, struggling to see another path or another future, right? Struggling to see another outcome. Or, like, a lack of willingness to, right? A lack of willingness to see, like, what could potentially be different, or let's see. It's kind of like a stubborn mindset, like resistant to change. That's really what I'm seeing, like somebody who doesn't like change. We have the Moon, Pisces energy. Something's going to come to light here that's going to, like, kind of turn the tides. What's interesting about this Moon card, right? Because this is my Wonderland deck. This Moon card, you see this walrus here? This is a walrus from Alice in Wonderland. And if you know anything about Alice in Wonderland, in the scene where you see this walrus, he's, like, all dressed up fancy in his nice little tux, and he's sitting there with this dude, and they're telling all these oysters, they're like, hey, dudes, like, let's go. We're going to have this awesome dinner and a show. It's going to be great. You're going to love it, da-da-da. And so he lures all these, like, all these oysters into this area, and then, like, and it looks all set up for dinner and a show and all that, and then he starts eating them, right? And that's, like, the fucked up part, like, and it's kind of like the energy I'm seeing here is, like, kind of like, I feel like you're gonna see a situation for what it is, right? And it might be one of those situations where you see all the things that led up to that moment, that led up to this, like, ultimate, like, Ten of Wands in reverse, this letting go, you know? Alright. So, with the Moon card, things coming to light, seeing the true nature of, like, people and situations, you know. seeing how it does or doesn't serve you. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. And what's interesting about the Knight of Pentacles is like they're all dressed up, right? They're dressed the part. They've got the pentacle. They've got all the things. But if you notice, this horse isn't moving. It's the only knight in the entire deck that isn't moving. It's stalling or procrastinating or like waiting, you know, and it's kind of like what are you waiting for? It's kind of the energy I'm hearing is like there's kind of like a fear of the unknown or a fear to embark. So I'm seeing with this Knight of Pentacles. Fear, doubt, and insecurity are like the only demons that I recognize, you know, as such, right? The only like evils in the world would be fear, doubt, and insecurity. And, you know, the things that perpetuate them. Okay. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords. You're about to see a situation for what it is, right? It's like the Eight of Swords also indicates like something that you don't see or that like an unwillingness to see in regards to the Four of Wands, right? The Four of Wands represents marriage or long-term commitment. It can also represent your home life. Something's shifting though, something's changing, and there's something in regards to that you're not seeing. With the Death card, Scorpio energy showing up, this is telling me that like a cycle is ending, right? And that could be like the thing that you're not really willing to see or not wanting to see at this time. But what I'm seeing here is like it's inevitable, right? When the Death card comes out, it's like the universe saying, no, we're stepping in. This is an intervention, actually. Three of Swords in reverse tells me that it's going to hurt a lot less than you imagine. Like, I feel like when everything kind of comes to light and everything kind of unfolds the way that it's supposed to, it's not going to be as painful or scary as you realize. Like, I feel like this is going to actually be pretty healing for you. You're going to feel relief more than anything at the end of this. And that's kind of a beautiful, you know, feeling when you get to that point where you're like, whew, it's all over. It's done. Moving on. You know, it's like, it's a really good feeling. And I feel this energy that you're just kind of like taking that action and that leap of faith into the unknown and kind of like, you know, and it might be a scary step. With that Knight of Pentacles, you might be hesitant to do it. You might be reluctant. You might be like, oh no, what if? But the more that things start coming to light, the more you're going to see that it's like the only real option, right? Guyakali. It is time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. Yeah, dude. Basically. Just kind of like, don't be afraid of life as it like unfolds, or like, don't be afraid of the changes, right? Change is good. Change is here to make us better, to help us grow, right? You know, evolution is a constant state of our nature. So like, be adaptable, you know, be changing, be a river, you know. But that's pretty much what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will catch you later.